How to make Pico de Gallo. Pico de Gallo is an authentic Mexican chunky salsa recipe that's super simple to make at home with a handful of fresh ingredients. Watch the video to see how it comes together. Ingredients. For the Pico de Gallo: 5 whole plum Roma tomatoes, 1/2 whole large or 1 small onion, 3 whole jalapeno peppers, cilantro, lime juice, kosher salt to taste. For the guacamole: Pico de Gallo, 3 whole avocados, lime juice, kosher salt to taste. Directions. 1. Begin by cutting the ends off the jalapenos and chopping them into a small dice. 2. Keep going until you have a nice-sized pile. 3. Throw them in a bowl, seeds and all. Surprisingly, this quantity of jalapenos did not add unbearable heat to the finished product. If you're nervous about spiciness, you could decrease this amount at first, adding more later if you think you can handle it. Or you can scrape the seeds from the jalapenos and discard them, as that's where a lot of the heat resides. 4. Now begin dicing the tomatoes. First cut them lengthwise into thin wedges. 5. Then rotate the wedges 90 degrees and slice them into a fine dice. 6. Keep going until they're all diced. 7. Then throw them into the bowl with the jalapenos. 8. Stir together with a knife if you're cool like Anna and don't need a spoon. 9. Now it's time to dice the onions. First turn the peeled onion on its side and make vertical slices. 10. Then rotate the onion 90 degrees and slice downward to dice. 11. Keep going until it's all done. 12. And throw it on top of the jalapenos and tomatoes. 13. Stir together with a knife. 14. Now chop up a nice-sized bunch of cilantro. Don't be stingy here. You can cut off the long stems before you start, but there's no need to peel the leaves from the stems. 15. Chop until it's relatively fine, but not minced. 16. Throw it into the bowl with the other yummy ingredients. 17. Then squeeze half of a small lime into the bowl. If you have a double-jointed thumb, it helps. 18. Add salt to taste. A couple of shakes should suffice. You might need a bit more, but keep in mind that your chips, or other accompaniment, will likely be salty. 19. Stir together. 20. And here it is. Pico de Gallo, baby. Notice how the tomatoes are only a part of the beautiful melange of ingredients? There's plenty of jalapenos, onions, and cilantro to add to the diversity of taste and texture. Now it's all ready to go on tacos, inside quesadillas, atop steamed fish, or of course, with tortilla chips. To make the guacamole: 1. Start with buttery soft avocados. Have them lengthwise and remove the pits. 2. Scrape the meat onto a large plate. 3. If you get some on the side of the plate, it's okay. I apologize to all my obsessive-compulsive-ish readers who will spend the rest of today bothered by that small piece of avocado on the side of the plate. 4. Mash the avocado with the bottom of a very clean plastic cup. 5. Or you could mash it with a fork. Either way, be sure to leave it relatively chunky. 6. Add salt to taste. Just a couple of shakes will do. 7. Now throw a pretty generous helping of the Pico de Gallo you just made over the top. Don't skimp. The guacamole should be chunky. 8. Fold together. 9. Squeeze half of a small lime over the top. 10. And fold together until it's all mixed. You may want to add a little more Pico de Gallo if the guacamole isn't chunky enough for you. Note: if you do happen to leave your Pico de Gallo in the fridge for a couple of days and it's no longer good enough to eat with chips, it still works wonderfully in the guacamole. If it's just you, just mash up 1 avocado, add a couple of spoons of Pico de Gallo, and have a little party in your kitchen. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel.